y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, I'm your hostess, and today I'm going to show you a canning supply haul that I could not believe when my husband showed me the ad, and I think it was on Craigslist, but I'm not sure which resale website that was on. But I got 9 plus full cases of canning jars. Now, most of the jars are used and they definitely need cleaning. There was about 2 cases in there that were new, and I'm so excited. The majority of the canning jars are regular mouth pints. I did get 7 quarts out of there. I got a full case of half pints, and I had some quarter pints and other pints in there. Plus, I had a case of wide mouth pints in there. So I was really excited about that. I will show a picture of the stack of jars because we had to unbox them and get them into canning boxes so that we could see what we had. Now, they wanted 125 for the whole lot. We asked them if they would consider $100, and they agreed. So what all did I get? Well, the first 2 things I'm going to show you, so I can get them out of the way, are little mini food processors. This is a little miniature one. Really don't know what brand it is. It says Toastmaster on the bottom, so it's a little Toastmaster. It's good for little small chopping things. And the next one is a little bit older, and I have no clue as to the brand on this, but it works. And it had some extra parts that went with this. Oh, I'm sorry, it does have the brand on it. It's a Sunbeam. And they both work. They need a good cleaning though, and I'm going to talk to my daughters and see if they need a mini chopper for their kitchens. If they don't, then I'll find somebody that does, or I might resell it. I don't really use the little miniature choppers, but it came with a lot. I wasn't going to turn it down. Get my box out of the way. Y'all pardon me while I dip down. Had an aluminum scoop, you know, for dipping with, and this is a 1 cup capacity. This looks like the old water scoops that came when you had well water and you had to go draw your water up, and there was always a bucket of water sitting in the kitchen with one of these. So that's what it looks like. It's definitely old. It's probably from the 30s or 40s, I would say. I got tons and tons of lids and bands. These were some we are going to check to make sure that they're good. The gaskets all looked good on these. I threw away a lot of bands, y'all, that were rusted. But I also had, let me set this thing down so I can handle this better. Five boxes, and 2 of them were almost full of the largemouth lids. Now these are almost $5 a box now in Walmart, so that's $25 right there. It also had, get it turned right so you can see, this is almost a full box of the regular bands and lids. This is a Golden Harvest. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold all this or not, or even if I have it turned the right direction. But there's 8 boxes, and these are almost all completely full. One box is about half full. So there are 8 boxes of these, and then 5 boxes of the other. That's 11 full boxes. Now these are about $3 a box. So 8 times 3 is $24. Plus add another 25 to that. I've already made half my profit back, not including this box, which I have no clue what that one costs because I don't buy those. I also got 2 canning jar lifters, and they're in very good shape. Other than the green one being a little bit stained, they are in really good shape. And 2 more funnels. And they all need to be washed. You can tell they had them out in their garage. But, I mean, this is fantastic. The savings that we got on this. And I can thank my husband for this because it saves us in the long run. Because this is something that we can use over and over again. This is a small vintage water bath canner. And it's really not in that bad a shape. Now, she said that she had lived in a town and they had hard water. And it's a little stained inside. Well, I could get that hard water stain off. But the rack is really nice. And I can always use another hot water bath canner. And this one is a smaller one. It still is wide around the base as my tall canners, my water bath canners. But this is a vintage one. Now, I don't use aluminum cookware, but this was in the lot. This is a water bath canner, y'all. It's 100% aluminum with the lid. And there's the bottom of it. Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to resell this because I don't use aluminum. And this is the small size. Now, these are stainless steel. They're not the heavy gauge stock pots, but they will do for some canning things, and they do need a good cleaning. It's you can tell they used a gas stove with it. And I got those in 3 sizes. Here's the medium one. And again, they need a good cleaning. But for what I'm going to use them for, they will work perfectly. And the large one. And this one actually has the lid to it. The other 2 didn't have the lid. But there it is. And all the canning jars. I was so excited, y'all. You don't come across this kind of deal very often. You really don't. And, you know, I was kind of skeptical when we saw the ad. I was like, well, I don't know, baby. Let's talk to them a little bit. Because she only had a couple of pictures up. And it was pictures of the canning jars, but she did not have any pictures of the stock pots or the food processors. And now she didn't say what size food processors they were, and I just took a chance on that, and I really didn't need them. But with all of the canning lids and all the jars and the stock pots, y'all, I probably saved another $100 or more. These stock pots are getting really expensive to buy. The canning jars, y'all know, are going for pints are about $15 a case, and the quarts are more. The half pints are about $13 or $14 a case now. So we really saved some money by buying it like this. And I got plenty of canning lids to add to the stock that I already have. And I have some that I will be checking the gaskets. Now, the reason I save these off the jars, some of them were on the jars, is, even if I can't use them to can with, I can use these on dry good jars with the bands. So I always save those used lids if they're in decent shape. And the Amish lady that I buy my canned goods from told me that she will reuse her lids. Now, it's not me, it's her. She will reuse her lids, but she will put them in boiling water with baking soda. And what that does is restore the gaskets. She says, now if it doesn't look good once it comes out of that bath, I will not use them. I'll discard them. But that's just a little tip that I learned from the Amish. And I got some plastic lids too to go on some of the jars. And we use those plastic lids on a lot of things around our house. They come in handy. So if you think we got a good deal, let me know in comments. I appreciate it. I'm going to show you the jars in just a moment. And y'all, watch those ads because you never know. This is the second time my husband has found canning jars for me. And the first time around was a huge, huge lot of canning jars, all brand new. There was a couple of cases of the half gallons in that lot, and he paid $60 for it. And that was a couple of years ago now, before all this P.O.Box hit. But really good deals, and you can have your canning jars ready for next year. So y'all think about that and be blessed. And there's 4 cases, or close to 4 cases of canning jars there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases of pint jars. And then I've got a mixed lot up here of a quart, half pints, and the quarter pint jars. And that was our canning haul, y'all.